Hey mathematicians. So, parallel lines travelling along together, always the same distance apart, never touching. Perpendicular lines, long name, are a bit different. They are lines that meet, crash into each other at a perfect square. You might think of a intersection on the road where four roads come together or two roads cross over each other to make a perfect square intersection. That's what a perpendicular line is, when they are a perfect square crashing over each other. Maybe it's a T intersection. Maybe there's a house here and it's just these two. But those two lines are still perpendicular. They're still crashing into each other at that perfect square angle. And that's what makes them perpendicular. This one, well, even though those two lines, those roads are off on a little bit of an angle, I can still see that they are crashing into each other, crossing over at a perfect square. So, yeah, they're perpendicular lines. Now, I've got a couple of examples over here. These ones are crashing into each other. They're crossing over, but it's not at a perfect square. They're kind of off at a little bit like that. Not a perpendicular line. No thanks. This one, a T intersection like this one, but can you see the difference? While this one is perfectly square, this one, well, that's not the corner of a square. That's not the corner of the square either. So no thank you. You are not a perpendicular line. These perpendicular lines, like I've been saying, make these perfect square corners. And what do we call those perfect square corners? We call them right angles. We show when something is a right angle by putting the little square in the corner. And that is our signal that that is a perfect square corner, that is a right angle. Right angles might be big or smaller. I can see that this one looks to be a perfect square corner, a right angle. I'm going to put in my little square there. Should have done it a bit better. This one, it's close to a right angle, but I don't actually think it's perfectly square. So no, I won't put anything in there. This one is perfectly square corner. So that is a right angle. I'll add it in. This one, no, way too small. That's not the same angle. This one, it's off on a tilt. That's okay, I don't mind. But it's too big. It's bigger than that one, so no right angle there. This one, yeah, if I tilt my head over, I can see that it is a perfect square corner. It is a right angle. This one, get out of here. No chance.